right, so this section comes from Abby Day 2, Seattle Day 2 with Abby, and you're in like this warehouse yard or like storage containers. You're in this yard with a bunch of like abandoned storage containers and shit, and you have to fight some seraphites. So I was really trying to figure out what was the best way to get through this on grounded mode. I somewhat found a good direction to get rid of them all.
Yeah, I really like how every area is a little different.
I got a lot of applications in this game. I think that was bullshit right there. First one. I was stuck on this for a while, but I only recorded like the last 5 minutes.
At least I know it's alive. What about their mother?
Blood effects look great.
Yeah, his face was blown off.
Damn.
Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, that shit pissed me off, man.
Hey, did that hint say that silencers can break?
Yeah, they can. You only get to fire them so many times, and then you gotta craft another one if you have the materials to do so.
Pretty cool.
What about their mother?
I wonder if anyone's actually tried that shit in real life. Attach a bottle to a gun and see if it actually muffles the sound. I don't think it would actually work like that. So apparently silencers in real life, they don't actually like muffle the sound.
Mm-hmm.
The way they do in movies and video games.
You can even see how you're fucking up his face too. Pretty cool.
They taunt you when you run out of bullets.
Fucking hell.
Yep, that's it for that one. Yeah, what were your thoughts?
Yeah, this one, I think I'd probably give it an 8. Compared to the previous ones, too, I already like how this one's a lot more open. And even if we didn't get to see it, it looks like you could definitely got a lot more different paths to take if you want to take out enemies and stuff.
Yeah,
And so, yeah, I give it an 8.
yeah. I was gonna mention that I only showed you like one path for this particular section. Um, but yeah, you could go all the way like around and whatnot on the other side. But I just found the way that worked for me. So yeah, that's what you saw here. But I think that's the first 8 that you've given for
Yeah.
so yeah, hard man to please. Well,
Yeah,
in that case, you should definitely enjoy this next one because I think this next one is the best combat encounter in the entire game. Personally, it's my favorite one in the entire game for sure. So let me pull it up. And I actually recorded it. I think 2 or 3 times, but I'm just going to show you like two different videos. Yeah, what were you saying? I think
I
you're
said
right.
it sucks they couldn't get the story right, because just looking at this shot alone, it just looks real good. Like, I love the art style in this game, man.
Yeah, they did a great job with the art direction, and they also did a good job like no bullshit. They did a really good job with the combat system. You know, me going through the game again, it's actually a really fun game to play. The reason it's a bad game is because the story is garbage. You know, like it's really bad. So, but no, it's if you ignore the story, it's a fun time. But yeah, I'm not gonna get into all that. You can watch the you know, they can watch the retro on the channel for that. But yeah, this particular section, I think this is the best combat encounter in the entire game. This is certainly my favorite combat encounter in the entire game. Basically, it's an abandoned mall. It's a broken down mall that's been flooded, and this is Ellie Day 3, Seattle Day 3 with Ellie. And the best part about this particular section is the fact that you can go underwater and flank enemies and move your position to, you know, switch positions like that. So
That sounds great.
yeah, that's why I like it, is because you can do that, and you're actually encouraged to do that. Like when you're caught, you can just go underwater, and they'll be like, "Oh, she went underwater." So.
Think this affects the raid tonight?
This is also one of the hardest combat encounters because it's so easy to get caught. There's so many different enemies. There's a certain way you have to play it. But yeah, this is the one I've played the most. This is the one I've experimented with the most. So. You could play this particular combat encounter and play it completely different from you know, if you play it like 2 or 3 times, each time could be completely different. So.
Eat shit.
But they strategically, like, the level design really shines here because they strategically put different things into the environment where you can tell, like, oh, they want you to go here if you get caught. Or you can swim under here and go around this thing. They put, like, fallen debris in the waters that you can hide behind. playing this on grounded mode.
Shh. Quiet.
What's your plan?
Shut the fuck up. Fucker.
Now in this particular area right here, you can either go up the escalator or you can climb up there.
Scars, trespassers, infected. What a fucking day.
It's just getting started.
I know.
Come on.
Yeah, you're fighting the WLF in this part,
For a second.
not the Seraphites.
Shut it. Alright, just relax. Let go of me!
Yeah, the guns have so much punch too.
Yeah, they really do. More than other video games, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
You can feel it when you fire a weapon in this game.
Over here!
I'm making it look easy, but it's really not. Not on grounded mode.
You went that way!
Yeah, this is
Fuck is she?
one of those areas, one of those sections that, you know,
Find her, quick!
where you can tell like how different this game is from the first The Last of Us.
We've got her! Behind the counter!
I didn't get a good shot. I didn't have a good shot with that guy.
Keep going! Don't let her escape! Right over here! Where'd she go? She can't have gone far. Here!
Now you can see what I'm doing. I'm shifting my position every time I take one of them out, which is what you're supposed to do.
Way! Track her down!
Because as soon as the AI hears a gunshot, they're going to go to that spot. You shift your spot, and you can flank them and get around them.
In there!
Down here somewhere. Shit.
Yeah, you can see how dynamic this this particular encounter is.
Mm-hmm.
There's like nothing static about it. And you have to make use of like the complete environment.
Anyone see her? There's nothing around here.
No luck here.
Oh, watch this. Didn't even notice I was there. So I believe there should be like 2 left on the other side. You see one of them down there.
See her?
No, there's the other one.
Can't hide forever.
Yeah, so basically I'm gonna swim over there.
She's a fucking teenager. We got this. The school and the hospital? Shut the fuck up and find her. Over here! Avid!
I couldn't figure out where this last guy was hiding.
Okay, okay.
See how I use that shelf strategically?
Yeah.
Right. Boat.
Yeah, that's it for that one. Now there's another video, same area, but it's completely different the way I went about it. So let me pull that up.
Okay.
All right, so this is the same combat encounter, same location, same everything, but I just played it differently. So
Got the engine back.
Now, there are certain things that I do that's the same, but then, you know, there's other things that take place that
Think this would be
aren't.
good tonight?
No. Control the perimeter. I don't want any more surprises today. What in the...
Shut it!
This your plan?
Alright, so yeah, this is one of the major differences here.
All right. Just relax. Stop.
What the? Shh! Quiet! Mistake. Got you.
That bridge section that they included is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It feels separated from the rest of the level.
Quiet!
Easy. Easy.
Shut up!
Yeah, you could be extremely strategic going through this encounter.
Fucker.
Yeah, this is great.
How is this happening? Another dead soldier! Who the fuck is doing this? Scars? Fucking anyone got anything? Have much luck here. Whoa. The trespasser's here! Take her down! Push in! Done!
Yeah, I literally didn't see him jump down. It was like out of the corner of my eye. I didn't notice him.
Can't let her do us like this! Fuck. Easy.
Fucker.
Anybody have a goddamn goddamn thing? We found her! Right in here! She slept back there! We gotta stop her!
Shut it.
All right.
Shut up.
believe that's the full side of that that half of the mall. Oh wait, nope.
Mhm.
There's one more left. One time when I was jumping down, I got shot and I died. Kind of irritated me. It was funny, like, she was falling and I was dead, and the camera, like, just stopped. And you just see her body just falling into the water.
Fuck off. Right. Boat.
Yeah, so thoughts on this area. This is called the mall infiltration encounter. Hey Mike, I think your mic is
My bad about that. Yeah, I can't lie to you, man. I give this section an A+. These are like my favorite type of sections in games. The location itself, an abandoned mall, and then you add on top of that that it's a flooded area and you can go underwater. A lot of different ways you can approach enemies. Yeah, I love this section. You're definitely right. This is probably the best section we've seen.
yeah. For me, this is definitely a 10. Um, it's very, very dynamic. Um, and once you understand, like fully understand the layout and how everything is connected, um, you can really like experiment with it and approach it in different ways, which is fantastic level design. So
Yeah, it's big, but everything makes sense. It's not like big to the point where you get lost or anything. Everything feels like it's connected for a reason.
yeah, even the smallest like details they put in the environment, like you can use it to your advantage, to either flee, either to get away, or to flank the AI. Um, so or break the line of sight if you're caught. So yeah, definitely the best combat encounter, in my opinion. So yeah, there's that one. All right, so this is earlier in the game. This is Ellie day. I want to say day 2. This is towards the beginning of day 2, and this is the first time where you encounter the dogs. So this is just before the houses that I showed you when we did the initial recordings. So what I'm doing in this video and the next one is I'm just sneaking through the area and I'm trying to avoid the AI as much as possible.
Smell something in there, girl? guys connected to the girl from the school?
That'd be a hell of a coincidence if they weren't.
This is an example of you can like sneak through an area and not,
Straight fight.
you know, and not really engage the enemy.
Period.
I set a bomb right there, so the dog is going to run into it in T minus 2, 3, 2, 1. Yep, there it goes. So now the AI, they're fixated on one point, and they don't notice me moving through the area.
Look in the building.
All right, so that's one method right there, and I'm going to pull up the other one so you can see like another way of playing through it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is same area, same location.
Connected to the girl from the school?
That'd be a hell of a coincidence if they weren't.
Same enemies.
Straight fight.
My items are different this time because this is a different, you know, a different attempt.
Get back home.
Clear.
Really? Nothing?
Dog had something.
What the fuck? I have a shot. I don't want to take any chances.
You got it.
So I just took out the dog and its owner so they, you know, don't detect me. But yeah, that's a different way of doing it. So, yeah, what do you think of this particular section?
Yeah, best way I describe it is pretty much short but sweet. I still like how it's like kind of like a almost little mini open area,
Hmm.
but there's still like little small paths that you don't really even think of until you start exploring, like the one you took in this video. And I liked it in the first video too, how you set that bomb
Hmm.
and how kind of smart the AI is. Even though not all of them went in that direction, you still had one that was kind of staying over to the back. I like that, and even after that, the AI didn't just stay there the whole time. They still went exploring to see where you were at. So yeah, I give it A plus still.
Yeah, this is an example of how you can like sneak through an area and not be seen and play. You could play the game using stealth. Of course, to do it, you have to completely know like the layout of the level and you know the initial walking paths of the AI and how to get around everything. And even then, you know, there's so many that's on screen, you still have to engage here and there. You know, and depending on what's in your inventory, you know, you may be, you know, put in a catch-22 situation where you're like pinned and you have to make an abrupt decision, you know, a quick choice. But,
yeah, like with that dog and that guy.
yeah. And they have like when you start the area, like they have this one dog. They have the one dog over there that's following your scent, and then they got another one on the other side of the area. So you know, you have to deal with both. Now you can lose, the dogs can lose your scent if you like hop through a window or something, then they'll lose it. And you can kind of like play around with that as well, but yeah, there's not much reason or opportunity to do that here. But yeah, I'd give this a solid 9. It is a bit short, but you know, it's still great level design nonetheless. So on to the next one. All right, so this section is arguably the hardest combat encounter in the entire game. If not the hardest, then probably the second hardest, depending on how you look at it. It's extremely difficult because there is a lot of enemies in this area, and it is very easy to get caught. Very, very easy to get caught. Once again, playing on grounded mode. This is Ellie day, I want to say day 2. This is like the end of day 2 with Ellie.
Fuck.
And she's infiltrating a hospital.
Charlotte?
Shut it.
The hell was that? Emma, see what it was.
Okay, watch my 6.
Colin!
What's going on?
He's fucking dead! Over here!
Yeah, I had to restart that. It didn't go well.
Fuck. Sounds like scars are...
Get upstairs.
Oh my god.
Quiet.
Motherfucker.
Saw something. I'll check it out.
Sean, anything?
This is one of those areas where there's so many different ways that you can play it. Probably more so than the flooded mall.
Trespasser! Run over there! She went in the grass! the entire courtyard. She's around here somewhere.
That was a really good shot.
Anyone see a sign of her? Come on, people, where is she?
No one in this area. This trespasser must have a death wish.
After that shit in Hillcrest, I wouldn't take him. I caught her! There!
Fuck.
Quick.
She was heading towards the grass! How'd she get away? Find her, quick! Does anyone see her? See her?
Nothing to report.
She's gotta be around here somewhere. Oh shit!
God.
Go, get around
She ducked
her!
over there!
Yeah, on it.
The hell'd she go? Flush her out! Alex!
Yeah, how do you feel about the level design so far with this?
So far, it's all like they do a really good job with their more open areas.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah,
Right, nobody's found her yet. There's nothing over here.
This one's half and half though. It's like half interior and half exterior.
I think I like that too because it switches it up a little more.
Yeah.
How big is the interior though? I wasn't expecting to go this deep in.
Yeah, it's pretty sizable.
Okay. Breathe.
The exit to the level is right behind where I was just looking.
Fuck you.
Fuck. Got another man down here! Hunt her down.
Wyatt.
I had quite a few close calls with this one. Trying to play this all the way through on grounded mode is not an easy thing to do, which is an understatement within of itself.
And there really is a lot of different ways.
Yeah, there is. There's at least 4 different ways to enter the hospital, from what I can remember. For 4 or 5 different ways. And because of how big the area is, even when you narrow down the number of NPCs, if you're trying to take everyone out, you never know where that last one is.
Mm-hmm.
You can make the wrong turn and get caught.
Get fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah. So thoughts on the hospital?
Yeah, for this one, I think I'm in between a B and an A for this one. Maybe I'm leaning more towards A. I think their larger areas are really solid. I'm a big fan of those. Like you were saying, I like the different ways you can enter the hospital. Just more, I'd say, different ways to approach things is always better for me. Because it reminds me a lot of the Hitman games. You think the area seems small, but then you just see all these different open ways you can go through things, and it makes the game much better, a lot more replayability.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just gonna give it an A. I'm a fan of it.
Yeah. I like this, but I'm going to give it. I guess if we're doing letter grades, I'm going to give it a B. Primarily because I do think there are a little bit too many NPCs in this particular section. And they clearly wanted this to be more difficult than some of the other combat encounters, but I think they did go overboard with the number of enemies they put on screen. It's extremely difficult to try and play through this using stealth. Especially if you're playing on grounded mode, it's virtually impossible. Just to play through it purely using stealth. Now I'm sure there's a way to do it. There's a simple way to go about the stage, just using stealth alone. But I haven't really attempted it myself. So, but yeah, there's that one. All right, so this is from earlier in the game. This is Ellie Day 1 in Seattle, and Dina is with her. And they're basically in this underground area where they have shamblers. This is not too far after the shambler infected introduction. There's a very easy way to get through this that I'm going to show. This is grounded mode. Almost fucked up right there. You can see it right there. Or maybe you can't, I'm not sure. It is dark.
Yeah, it's so dark I can't see.
Can you see it now?
Somewhat.
I'm intentionally not using my flashlight. Unless I have to.
Watch out!
Ooh, okay, now I can see it real good.
Yeah. I jumped the gun right there. If I had waited behind that thing, I would have avoided it.
Hold it!
much less sophisticated way of getting through that. But yeah, what were your thoughts on that?
Not too much on that one. Pretty short on that one. I guess I give it B. I guess it's just a quick, sneaky stealth part that you can get through.
Well, again, I also showed the easy way to get through it. So yeah, it is pretty short. But yeah, that's one of the more tricky sections in the game with the stealth. I'm going to show you another one with the shamblers. It's I think it's right before this section right here. All right, so once again, this is a section that I believe is not too long before the one that the last one that we did. This is once again Ellie day 1, Seattle day 1 with Ellie, and Dina is with her. And this isn't long after the Shambler infected introduction. So getting through this can be very tricky if you don't know what to do. And this is grounded mode.
There's another one.
I'm not sure if you noticed, but the other NPC, my companion, went and grabbed the other one.
Okay, yeah, I had to make sure. I noticed, but I was really wondering if she actually did.
Yeah.
So I thought it was only you that could really do stealth kills.
No. AI companions can do them too.
Watch it! Move! Go!
Fuck these assholes. Did they get you? No, I'm clean. Shamblers? Is that what they called them? Yeah. Where the hell do shamblers come from?
Yeah, so that's that particular encounter. Thoughts?
That one I'd give a B. Compared to the other one, I thought this one was more quiet, but felt a lot more tense to me. I think it was because of maybe a little less NPCs, and I guess I don't know. I think also because like that lighting right there too, it actually felt more creepier too.
Yeah,
The lighting definitely made a difference.
yeah, the flare that was dropped.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I give this a B. The Shamblers, the game doesn't really make much use of them. Whenever you do encounter them, it's extremely brief. I'm not sure why that is, but yeah, and they're not in the game very much. You only see them maybe I want to say maybe one, two, three, maybe 4 or 5 times throughout the entire game. So yeah, they don't appear too much that often.
is it an instant death by him?
Is it a what?
Instant death by him?
No. Even on grounded mode, like if they release their spores, there's still there's still some time to get away from them, but yeah, you can't just like stay in that acid pool or the spores that they release for an extended period of time. So yeah, that'll be this is the last video that we're going to record for this particular session for with these, and then we'll finish up the rest next week. So yeah. By the way, I give this a B as well.